Feeling overwhelmed by constant distractions and emotional ups and downs? Imagine having the mental clarity and emotional control of a monk right here in your modern life. Today, we're diving into Swami Vivekananda's powerful mind control techniques, ancient wisdom designed for spiritual growth, but now more relevant than ever for our fast-paced digital world. By the end of this video, you'll discover practical ways to sharpen your focus, regulate your emotions, and bring a deep sense of calm into your daily experience. So take a deep breath, find a quiet moment, and let's begin this journey inward toward mastery of the mind. 1. The digital distraction dilemma. Let's start with an honest look at where most of us are today. Our attention has become the most valuable currency in the modern world. Everywhere you turn, your phone, social media, streaming platforms, something is vying for your focus. A study once suggested that the average person checks their phone over 100 times a day. We've become conditioned to respond instantly to pings and notifications, training our minds to fragment our attention into tiny pieces. But here's the hidden cost. Each time we switch tasks or give in to a notification, our mental energy depletes. Focus becomes harder, patience shorter, and anxiety higher. You may notice this. Even when you sit in silence, your mind continues scrolling through memories, worries, comparisons. It's as if the mind has forgotten how to be still. Swami Vivekananda, who lived over a century ago, predicted this very struggle. He warned that an undisciplined mind becomes its own worst enemy, constantly pulled by the senses, thoughts, and emotions. And yet, he also gave us the tools to overcome this chaos. His teachings on concentration, meditation, and self-control were not abstract ideals. They were practical methods for mastering the most powerful instrument we have, the mind itself. So let's explore how Vivekananda understood the mind and how we can reclaim control over it in our modern lives. 2. Vivekananda's foundation for focus. Swami Vivekananda believed that all success, spiritual or material, depends on the power of concentration. He once said, "The difference between an ordinary person and a great one lies in the degree of concentration." But concentration, in his view, wasn't merely about paying attention. It was about channeling the scattered rays of the mind into a single, powerful beam of awareness. Think of your mind like sunlight. When it's spread out, it warms but doesn't ignite. When focused through a lens, it can create fire. That's the secret Vivekananda wanted us to realize. Focused awareness ignites transformation. So, how do we cultivate this focus? Vivekananda outlined 3 core principles: meditation and observation, pratyahara, and one-pointedness. First, meditation and observation. For Vivekananda, meditation was not escape, it was mastery. It's the art of watching the mind without getting lost in it. He taught that awareness has 2 directions: outward, toward the world through our senses; inward, toward our thoughts, emotions, and inner life. Through observation, we begin to see how our thoughts arise, shift, and dissolve, just like waves on the ocean. With consistent practice, we stop identifying with those waves and begin to recognize ourselves as the ocean itself, vast, calm, and unmoved. This inner stability becomes the foundation of focus. Because once you can observe the mind, you're no longer ruled by it. Second, pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. The second cornerstone is pratyahara, a Sanskrit term meaning withdrawal of the senses. Now, this doesn't mean cutting off the world or living in isolation. It means training your attention to remain inwardly centered, even as the world moves around you. In our modern life, this is revolutionary. Every app, every advertisement, every sound is designed to pull your attention outward. Pratyahara is the practice of reclaiming it. You can begin with small moments. While walking, notice your breath instead of your phone. When eating, taste each bite fully instead of scrolling. When resting, allow silence to be your companion. Each act of awareness is a step toward mastery, a quiet revolution against distraction. 3. Practical techniques for mind mastery. Now that we've explored the foundation, let's make it practical. How can you apply Vivekananda's ancient wisdom in your daily life? Here are 3 powerful mind control techniques, modern interpretations of Vivekananda's teachings you can start using today. First, the one-pointed attention exercise. Find one small task you do every day: drinking tea, brushing your teeth, writing an email. For the next few minutes, do only that. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back. No judgment, no frustration, just awareness. This simple exercise trains your mental muscles, just like lifting weights strengthens your body. Over time, your ability to hold attention, even amid chaos, will deepen. Vivekananda often said, "Take up one idea. Make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, live on that idea." That's one-pointed attention in essence, total immersion. Whether it's your work, study, or spiritual practice, pour your full consciousness into it. Second, emotional alchemy, transforming reactions into power. Vivekananda taught that emotions are energy in motion. The problem isn't anger, fear, or sadness. It's how we handle them. Instead of suppressing emotions, he encouraged transforming them into strength. When anger arises, instead of reacting outwardly, notice where it lives in your body. Feel its heat, its pulse, and breathe into it, watching it with calm awareness. You'll find that the energy of anger, when observed without judgment, dissolves and transforms into clarity and determination. This is emotional alchemy, turning turbulence into wisdom. As Vivekananda said, "Stand up and be strong, no fear, no weakness. The soul is infinite, strong, and pure." Through awareness, you transmute reactive energy into conscious strength. Third, conscious breathing for instant calm. Finally, the simplest yet most powerful technique, conscious breathing. Vivekananda emphasized the connection between breath and mind. When the breath is steady, the mind becomes steady. Try this whenever you feel anxious or distracted. Inhale slowly for 4 counts. Hold the breath for 2 counts. Exhale gently for 6 counts. Repeat this for 1 minute. Notice how your heartbeat slows, your shoulders drop, and your mind settles. This small act centers your awareness, bringing you back to the present moment, the only place real control exists. 4. Integrating ancient wisdom into modern life. Now that you've learned the techniques, how do you make them a natural part of your day? Vivekananda often said that spirituality is not about doing something different. It's about doing what you already do, but with awareness. Let's explore 3 ways to integrate this wisdom seamlessly into your daily routine. First, morning rituals for mental clarity. The way you begin your day shapes everything that follows. Instead of rushing to check messages or emails, take 5 minutes of silence upon waking. Sit upright, close your eyes, and breathe. Let your first thoughts be gratitude, not worry. Then reflect on one intention for the day. What quality of mind do I want to embody today? Calmness? Compassion? Focus? This small ritual anchors your consciousness before the world pulls it in every direction. It's like planting a seed of awareness that grows throughout the day. Second, mindful breaks, recharging without distraction. Throughout your day, take mindful breaks. Not by scrolling or snacking, but by pausing to reconnect with yourself. Every few hours, step away from your desk. Close your eyes, take 3 slow breaths, and notice your posture, your thoughts, your mood. Even 30 seconds of pure presence resets your mental energy. This practice prevents burnout and restores clarity without relying on caffeine or stimulation. Remember, as Vivekananda taught, the calm mind, like the still lake, reflects the beauty of life perfectly. Stillness doesn't slow you down, it sharpens you. Third, evening reflection for better sleep and self-awareness. Before sleep, spend a few quiet moments in self-reflection. Review your day, not with guilt or pride, but with gentle awareness. Ask yourself, when was I most conscious today? When did I lose awareness? What can I do differently tomorrow? This reflection isn't about self-criticism, it's about understanding. It helps you see patterns in your thoughts and emotions, gradually bringing the unconscious into the light of awareness. As your understanding deepens, so does your control. Your mind begins to obey you instead of the other way around. 5. Your path to inner power. So, where do you begin? Start small. Choose just one technique, maybe conscious breathing or one pointed attention, and practice it daily. Don't chase instant results. The power of these methods lies in consistency, not intensity. Even 5 minutes of sincere practice can reshape your mental landscape over time. Think of it like training a wild horse. At first, it resists, it runs. But with patience, it learns to trust your guidance. The mind is the same. Vivekananda beautifully expressed this truth. You have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. This journey is not about adding new knowledge. It's about rediscovering your inner stillness, your inherent power to choose what you focus on and how you feel. Each moment you choose awareness over distraction, calm over chaos, you reclaim a little more of your true freedom. In the age of information, the real revolution is not technological, it's internal. It's the ability to live with a quiet, steady mind amidst noise. To respond consciously rather than react impulsively. To live from the center of your being, not the surface of your thoughts. That's the gift of Vivekananda's mind control techniques. They remind us that the mind is not our master, it's our instrument. And when we learn to play it well, life becomes harmonious, balanced, and full of clarity. If you found this video meaningful, take a moment to pause, breathe, and reflect on what resonated most with you. Which practice will you start today? Share it in the comments, and let's grow together as a community of seekers, learning to master our minds and, in doing so, master our lives. For more insights on living with presence and inner freedom, subscribe to Truthfully Free and join our growing circle of seekers. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay mindful, stay balanced, and remember, the calm mind is your greatest power.